Welcome to Euphoria, the channel dedicated to uplifting the talent and diversity of the European TTRPG scene. Thank you so much for joining me tonight with these three marvelous murder mavens as we play Brindlewood Bay in France, Petit Poisson. Brindlewood Bay was created by Jason Cordova and published thanks to the Gauntlet and Kickstarter. It is available at game stores worldwide as well as on the Gauntlet website, DriveThruRPG, a variety of digital places. My name is Jen Vaughn. My pronouns are she, they, and I will be your keeper tonight. I am a white person, femme presenting, with a gray sweater, black bangs, and a lavender lip. And now, Mavens, let's go around and please introduce yourselves, who you are outside of the game in your human skin, your names, pronouns, and a short physical description. And we will start with Eunice.
Hi everyone, my name is Eunice. I use they them pronouns. I have dark curly hair, a beard, glasses, a red wool sweater, and a big smile because I'm very happy to be here.
So happy to be for you to be here too. Okay, Dash.
I'm Tesh, and my pronouns are she, her. I'm a white woman with blue eyes and blonde hair. I'm wearing a blue wool-like sweater and blue headphones. It's a lot of blue.
It looks good on you. It looks great. So, and for our special birthday person, Flavia.
Hi guys, I'm Flavia. Yes, I'm the birthday girl. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm wearing a nude tank top. I'm wearing glasses, a headphone, and I'm a white woman with bangs and brown hair. And I'm very happy to be here with you on my birthday. Not you watching because it won't be my birthday anymore, but today is.
But people could still celebrate it's your birthday in chat
Yes,
and
please
send you
celebrate
things.
my
Yeah.
my birthday on this date. Send me a message saying happy birthday, Flavia.
Yeah, all the good stuff. A big thank you also to Aida, who is producing the show with our fantastic overlays, captions, making sure we look good and sound good. And thank you to Michelle for bringing these wonderful people to the table. And thank you again to Euphoria for hosting us. Feel free to like and subscribe below, all that good stuff. For those of you watching at home, if this is your first Brindlewood Bay experience, welcome. I'd like to give a few content warnings at the top. So, this is a murder mystery game. There will be a death, there will be some grief, and while the form of death and the reasons will be up to the players, it could be within the realm of revenge, lust, anger, variety of things. I will say that tonight's game will have some crowded areas as well as some alcohol. And with that, we will start with our cozy place scenes because it is a new mystery. So you all are back at home, having a good time. And again, we'll start with Eunice. You want to tell us back at your where you are, kitchen or?
Yeah, of course. So I'm going to describe Aisha, my character. Aisha uses she, her pronouns. She's also Arab like me, I forgot to mention that during my own intro. An older woman with still dark hair, a small lock of white hair. And right now she's in her cooking attire because she's busy making a cake. Why? We'll get to know later, I believe. Um, she is playing her favorite playlists of old retro vintage French songs. We're talking Edith Piaf, we're talking Paul Naref, all that jazz, and she's just happy in her happy place, cooking in the zone. And today it tastes just perfect. She's talking to Nugava, her cute little cat. She's like, I believe I believe they'll be happy for once. I believe I like this cake. I like this cake. It's not my forte, but I like it.
Beautiful. I love just a slight, you've been friends with Odette for a long time, so it could be hit or miss, which that's the way to work in the kitchen.
I like how Aisha is always so elegant,
Mhm.
Like,
All right. And Tesh, what is George up to?
George is sitting in a big, I'd say mustard yellow sitting chair, just knitting away. Usually she makes scarves in all kinds of colors. Now she's working on a little pouch of some kind. Um, we'll find out later what it is. And she's listening to heavy metal, wearing her very bright colored cardigan.
Did she knit the cardigan as well?
Of course.
Of course. Okay. Very good. I'm sorry. You can describe her as well if you want some more.
Well, I already mentioned the bright cardigan, and that's the main
It's at all eyes on the cardigan when she walks
all
into the
eyes on
room.
cardigan. She's 79 years old. She has, I'd say, gray hair, kind of straight until just above the shoulder, maybe bob-like situation.
It's got some movement too. So.
Exactly.
All right, and then the camera shifts over to our birthday character and player.
Yay! So Odette is in her back door porch, and she's watching birds. And especially today, she's looking for crows because she loves them very much. So she thinks since it's her birthday, she could see one today. And she's very happy because she looked at her phone and her grandson is calling. So they start talking, and she starts asking him what she can do about her smartwatch. And they go on with a long conversation, and he's helping her, and at the same time she's asking questions like, so how are you, and any girlfriends or boyfriends? I have no problem with any of those. Yes, I know. Or none of them. Okay, yeah. So she's trying to know more about him, and at the same time she's like, how can I find this button you're talking about? So sometimes she likes to feel young, but then technology shows her that she's not anymore.
Technology makes fools of us all in some ways, so none of
Me
us here
too.
know that streaming. but
Yeah.
Great. So your wonderful grandson helps you. What's your grandson's name? Just for
Uh,
no reason.
his name is Gale.
Gail. All right. Beautiful. Gail the grandson. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So you all you all start walking towards the center of town, or perhaps you're taking your scooter. So you're on your way to somewhere very special. But as we transition to that, real quick, somewhere else in Petit Poisson, something else is happening. In the darkness, a spotlight appears on a dais, and a group of hooded figures stand around this round black circle. Each figure is wearing a pristine white mask, much like the faces of those Greek statues after the paint long faded off. There are carvings on the surface of this black wooden dais, but one cannot make out what they are before the dais starts to spin slowly. One figure walks to the middle, stands tall, reaches one hand up towards the spotlight and then down to their mouth. They begin to pull one long string from in between the mask's open lips. This person, it is hard to tell what gender they might be. Every part of their skin is covered. They have gloves on their hands, a mask on their face. But the one thing that can be seen is that they keep pulling and pulling this string that becomes green, much like a root, as it grows thicker and bigger. The figures on the edge of the dais slowly raise their hands outwards and upwards as this figure pulls at the object, leaves unfurling as the root starts to gather in a pile like a coiled hose. With one final tug of this thick, thick root, the mask breaks out of the mask breaks apart and the vine shoots out at full strength, breaking also this person's face, blood streaming along the stem as it grows and reaches out until finally one large head of a flower pulls out. The long-petaled bee balm unfurls and glows underneath the spotlight, fiery red and glistening a little bit of other red as the other masked figures bow down before this plant. But back to birthday fun. So, the three of you, for Odette's birthday, / something you always do, but this year it happens, Odette's birthday happens to take place during this. Actually, this is probably not the first time you've been. You all are going to Fête des Citrons. You are going to the Lemon Festival in town. This is a month-long festival that takes place in Petit Poisson because this is one of the very few areas in France where lemons grow. They also import many from Spain, the Verna and the Finot. But there is a local cavist or a wine producer that creates an aperitif made from lemons. They take local wines, white wine, red wine, and rosé, and then they add a lot of lemon juice as well as some secret fruits to this and create a sort of fortified wine that is often drunk during happy hour or apéro, or sometimes mixed into cocktails. You all have grown up knowing about citronnette, which I will send you over the spelling. You know about it. You may not like it though, but the festival is fun because every year they bring in they showcase either a different culture or a different country with dancers, performers, booths. There's good food, all sorts of fun, and you all are you all are there for the first day of the festival and the opening parade. So, before I describe the parade, while you all are standing on the edges, it is the end of February, so it is, you are bundled up as well. But are you all? I guess you could give me an opinion if you like the citronnette or not, and also if you do not drink alcohol, you can. If your character does not drink alcohol, you can let us know as well. We'll go in reverse, Flavia.
Oh, Odette definitely likes citronnette, and today she's feeling special, so she should be wearing lots of layers of clothes, but she's wearing a sequin dress, a black sequin dress with red heels, and
Yeah, I can just see that gif with like the fire flames coming off of your heels as you're walking around. Like,
yeah, she's feeling like a rock star. And if anyone asks, she's not cold, but she's very, very cold.
okay, good. So
Maybe she'll take some jackets.
yeah. Maybe her birthday gifts will be something warm.
Yeah.
All right, Tesh. Is George a fan of citronnette or lemons in general?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't think she drinks at all. So no alcohol, but also this would be too sour.
Too sour, yeah.
And also she has, like Odette has an endless purse of evidence. George has an endless purse of scarves, so she will absolutely offer one to Odette in a black and red coloring to wear.
She will love it.
It's beautiful. Is this the gift?
No, this is just in general.
This is just happen to have the perfect matching thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Odette probably shared a photo before, like, the get ready with me shot. Yeah. All right. And Eunice, what about you? I'm sorry, not you. Excuse me. What about Aisha? Fan of
Yeah.
lemons or citronette?
I think Aisha is a believer that every food ingredient can be great in the right conditions. And citronette is a not too bad way to use lemons. She doesn't drink alcohol because she's not interested in the effects at all. But as a cook, she is interested in the taste. So sometimes she just drinks a tiny sip just to have an idea of what it tastes like. But yeah, she's not a heavy drinker. And I think she's right now. She's like sipping just a little. She's like, slightly sweeter this year, probably because of the sun.
Oh,
It's
sweet.
going
You've
to be a
already,
good
you've already got
festival.
some. Okay. You're like, I came prepared. All right. All right. Cool. Good to know. So the theme of these floats slowly becomes apparent as they slowly drive by. The floats sort of, they're the main part of this parade, and then you would go on to the warehouse, the shay, where the wine is produced or the drink is produced. But first, it's some beautiful floats, some gorgeous music. There is a small band of guitar players, some accordion, and you would recognize people in some traditional, not the only traditional, but one of the traditional garbs of the Pays Basque people. It's an area that is partially in France, partially in Spain. They speak a language that is pre-Romantic, so it looks impossible. No, it's gorgeous. If you go down to the south of France or north of Spain, buses and a lot of signs are written in that language as well. So you recognize this music as coming from Pays Basque. The floats that come by are underwater animals. So there is a beautiful dolphin coming out of the water, splashing everybody with floral water. There is a very, very large yellow seashell that is opening and closing with a mermaid inside. And the beauty of all of this is that these floats are covered completely in fruit, citrus fruit, and some flowers as well. So they have taken the time, and because of the coldness, this citrus will hopefully last it'll last at least through this parade. The last two floats that come by are a whale with some sea foam coming out, and there's a couple of people that are waving to people from the blowhole where the water is coming out. Yeah, they're throwing some lemon candies at people as well. It's a little candy Mardi Gras. And then the last one is a shark with an open mouth, and inside are two lemons that are sort of have 4 appendages coming out of it. So human mascots as well that are in this shark's mouth. And they roll by you all. And that's when, unfortunately, one of the lemons falls off the mouth and rolls in front of the 3 of you. And it cracks open, and it appears that there's nobody inside. You all are like, okay, this is sort of weird. The second lemon hops off and runs out in front of you all, and is like, excuse me, hold on, and is pulling this lemon character, I don't know what I'm trying to say, like it's a mannequin, basically, up, and it's just like, I'm not quite There's supposed to be someone in here, and I'm not quite sure where he is. So just just forget you saw anything, and just trying to like shove the lemon away and run out. And as you all slowly follow the rest of the parade and filter in, that's when you are approached by the same Gendarmerie people that you always work with. Colonel, Officer Veron. And he leans in. He's a 40-something Gendarmerie worker in his black garb with the little vest. He's like, I have a little bit of a problem, and my fabulous Murder Mavens, you are here, no? Book club? You think you can do something for me?
Well, it depends. What do you have for us this time?
And it's not going to be easy. Not like the last time, huh?
What do you think, Audit George?
Oh, that is like, yes, birthday present.
Well, it's it appears that we have our second death on our hands. Petit Poisson. And second of the year too. Like, so this is starts sweating, pulling out a handkerchief, just like I'm not going to be able to keep my job. This keeps happening, So we have 400 years of nothing, and now suddenly 2 people in 1 year. So if you can looks around, if you can keep it sort of, quiet, because we want the activities to keep happening / we want to keep people from leaving, okay?
But that's just like, God's giving me everything this year. Thank you so much. It was so boring before.
Yeah. Thank God for murder. Thank you so much.
Okay, so let me get this right. You want to keep your job, so you ask us to do your job.
Well, no, I am also doing my job. I am securing the perimeter. I am calling in other people. But because you have how do you say this, demeanor that is very non-confrontational, non-suspicious, non-conspicuous. Any of these words?
Old, yeah. Okay.
No, no. I did not say. Well, you know what? Yes, you're old, and it is wonderful. We don't age shame here. We just shame everything else. So, yes, because you have an in, you have a way of talking to people. Maybe you can find out some information. Okay.
Okay.
All right, officer. Dish the information then.
Yeesh.
Okay. The deceased, her name, Beatrice. She was the director of Citronette. She was in charge of the whole show. She was in her early 50s. I mean, I don't think it'd be a description, I guess, but brown hair, brown curly hair, shoulder length, always wearing a feather down the vest, even in the summer. I don't know why. And a striped shirt. Always in the stripes of Citronette, so they do the orange, the yellow, the white, orange, yellow, white. But she was found, unfortunately, in a cuve of wine. In the big vat where the wine is. Yes. So, kind of.
Criminal. They've wasted food.
Yes, that's actually how we found. Doing the first taste, and they poured it directly, and a ring popped out. So we had to do some investigating. Anyway, I don't want to make you lose your lunch, your breakfast. Yes.
Did no one miss her until then?
Oh, well, she was supposed to be on the float
Mm-hmm.
with and Veron checks his notes with Mr. Larmont, the intern, dressed as a lemon. There was supposed to be
Mm.
it's like the head, and then the big boss, and then the smallest person, or not smallest person, but the intern. Like the highest paid and then the lowest paid, both jobs. So something she was doing to, but she did not show up. Well, they thought she was on it, and then apparently there was a body double going on in this lemon. So I'm sure.
Mhm.
Isn't it what we saw before?
Yeah.
Huh.
But we saw a lemon without anyone in it. Just an empty lemon.
Yeah, that would have been her costume. Mr. Larmont, he was in the other costume. And he's still wearing it because he has to. But you can speak to him. I have actually a whole list of people you can speak to. And then
That's great. You're doing your job, officer. Excellent. You're
okay.
becoming more and more organized as the years go along.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay, you knew my mother, right?
Of course.
Right, Aicha, like this is what she would want, organization, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. The secret to good cooking is to have a clean place.
Oh. Okay, and then he gives you a list, which I am about to tell you as well. So there are 6 suspects, if I can spell. There is Kevin, the intern, Kevin Larmont, Sophie, the marketing manager, Philippe, the cavist, Margot, the float designer.
Sorry, what's a cavist?
Sorry, cavist, a winemaker.
Okay.
Sorry, that's me. Margot, the float designer. Pancho, the musician. And Amelia, the girlfriend. And then Baron looks around and goes, and I have a couple of places I think might be good to check out. Feel free to agree or disagree. Making heavy eye contact with Aicha.
I'm saying nothing, just smiling.
Whoa! This is brutal! So she, or he pulls out, he flips to the next page and goes, okay, so there's 4 places. There's the shark float, the Lemon Tree Plaza, the warehouse or the shay where they make the wine, and the museum. So if I can give you those to investigate, I will investigate. Well, I will be more I will be looking out for people who are acting suspiciously, and definitely not drinking any of the citronnette. Not until the case is solved.
Yeah,
Right,
you'll be
Flavia?
doing nothing. Yeah, you'll be doing nothing, and we are going to do all the work. Yeah,
Well,
I'll still be drinking.
they didn't hear you. Of course, if you also find this person, you will be given your usual rate times 2 for consulting.
Today's my birthday. Times 3, please.
2.5.
3.
2.75.
Come on, officer. You know that pensions have been going lower and lower these days. We need the money. We have a cat to feed.
Okay, I mean, well, and I'm sure you know that, public services, we can't retire as early anymore, huh? 64 now, huh? Thank you, Macron. Anyway,
This is so frantic. Thank you so much, Jen.
Sorry, our retirement age did go up to 64 a couple years ago, despite protests. Okay, okay, 3.
You're a good boy.
You have to promise me there's no more murders in town, okay? After
Okay.
this.
We are going to say to your mom you're doing a good job.
Oh, thank you. That is worth its weight in gold. But not more gold. 3 times the rate is all I can do. I really going to have to say goodbye to the holiday bonuses possibly. So anyway, unless of course people park incorrectly, maybe we can. Well, anyway, and he walks off annoyingly.
I love this guy. What a great NPC.
So Veron is not a suspect, just so you know. Just
Too bad.
I mean, sorry, not a suspect this time, I guess is what.
No, he needs to be safe. We need to keep him around.
Yeah, Jen, I think you have a talent for pathetic NPC man. Him, the head cook of the last mystery. They were just great. I love him so much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so what would you all like to do while you're pretending to be more like touristy than normal? I mean, the same amount you're already doing, but while who would you like to speak to / or would you like to go investigate a space?
Can I first ask, what museum is the museum?
Yes, the museum is attached to the Citronette building, and it's a history of them making this aperitif.
And so this victim, I cannot recall her name.
Oh yeah, sorry, Beatrice. I didn't like it.
Okay.
Beatrice.
She was
She
in
was the
charge of the Citronette parade or the Citronette company.
The whole thing. Yeah, she's the director of the company.
Okay.
So,
thank you.
yes. Oh no. Don't over. Or sorry, you didn't apologize. I apologized in my head. Anyway.
Can we see the body?
Yeah.
Can we go see the body?
Yes, you can, because the Shea / warehouse is one of the locations. So, you head over to the warehouse that is full of these giant wine cubes, these vats. There's a row of wooden oak casks on their side. These are the more typical ones you're used to seeing, or at least the art of. You know, they come up to about a hip on, you know, an average sized person when they're standing, but these are on their side, on these little cement blocks so they don't roll around. And next to these wooden casks are these large, like giant versions of them, that are like almost like 2 stories tall. These wooden cubes, and then you also see sort of a half metal door behind those and sets of metal cubes. To get to the top of these, some have just some ladders. Then there's also a metal catwalk that's going around, and there is a clear space that's been blocked with some. It's not police tape because they really don't have that. It looks like party tape. It's like this holographic pink and yellow, like twisted, not tulle, but like tissue paper, but also holographic. So they're sort of just like marked off the area to keep people from walking up and looking at Beatrice. So, are you all climbing up this up the catwalk?
Yeah. Before doing that, I'd like to turn to my friends and be like, "Ladies, we need to go into stealth mode. Here for you." And I bring 3 pair of black sunglasses with glass in the shape of lemons, just for festival merch. And I put this black lemon shaped glasses. We're like, all right, no, it's like we're one of them. They'll never guess we're old this way.
I hope I'm not one of them. Look at my dress. Look at them.
Yeah, we have to downgrade.
Oh my god, these
This
are
reminds me of. I was about to to pull out a fake Golden Crown move where what's her name, Amanda de la Cour dressed up as a fruit, I guess, to investigate festival. But let's not do it this way.
Okay, not yet. Too early.
Not
I mean,
yet.
you might roll great,
Yeah.
Also, Aicha, do you have in your bag when you pulled out these glasses? Was there also the little swipe of a furry white and black paw?
There's so many stuff in my bag. There's like a whole cake. There's like a cat. There's a lot of like citron merch. It's like tightly packed, correctly isolated whenever. But I think Nuga really wants to get out of his bag, so I get out the cat out of the bag, and like, oh Nuga, yeah, right. It must have been like a little bit stuffed in there today. Now please come onto my shoulders. And I'm just going to wear Nuga as like an extra scarf and be like, now I'm extra stealthy.
May
Nuga does it.
May I pull out of my purse of knitted wear a little hat in a shape of like half a lemon for Nuga?
Yes, of course
Yes.
you
I love it so much. Thank you for being here, George. I love you so much.
Oh, that's so amazing. Oh my god.
Okay, so Eunice, on your cozy place, you can put down half of a lemon hat as a new item. And then Flavia and Tesh, on yours, you can write down lemon-shaped sunglasses as a cozy place item. Eunice, sorry, you bought the glasses. You don't get to keep those, but you got something else.
I don't care. Have the best gifts.
Yeah.
I need to search this image.
So make sure you put no AI after it. No, okay.
Yeah, you need to, because
All right. So it is the day. So you are would you like to look for clues in the cube where she is? In the giant vat that she's in currently? Or would you like to look around the warehouse first?
They just left her in the bed.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Again, they put that party tape up on both sides of the
yeah,
That's
fancy.
fine.
Good lord. Yeah, well, I think that starting with a body is a good place. What do you think, ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall we do that?
All right. Sweet. Okay. So yeah, you come up and you see her, unfortunately, floating face down in the cube. So let's get just hit. You wanna do a meddling move? Whomever would like to go first, or who would ever like to go? I mean, just roll 2d6. And who is rolling? I guess I should ask.
I think sorry. I think since we have Nuga with us,
Yes, there is advantage. So I was
yes,
trying to see
Aisha.
which advantage we would use now that you all have metagame.
Yeah, I was thinking that Nuga could be possibly going around and just like tell me if he finds anything out of the ordinary that would be interesting. Anything that would catch my eye. If
Right,
that
roll
sounds good to you.
3d6 and then take the two highest numbers, please.
All right. Let's see. A body in wine. That's a double waste. And I rolled 3 5s, meaning I've got a 10.
All right. Okay, so that is a hit. You definitely find a clue. So, what you see, sticking out of her pocket is a small red bandana with some white symbols on it, kind of a curly X. You would recognize it as one of the symbols for Paybask.
Oh no.
That is one.
Okay.
Oh no,
Yeah.
what's up?
That's the thing. Basque people have a lot of like stereotypes around them, and I don't want to add murder on the list. I would hate that. But in the list of suspects that they gave us, there's this person named Panchoa. You know, when the X is pronounced like a CH. I'm talking to my friends. When the X is pronounced like CH, but it means that the word comes from Basque. So that might be a person who could investigate later. Somebody who is possibly has like a cultural link to Basques. Oh no, I would hate for this to be on the news and to further some bad things. Let's keep it on the down low. So one bandana with like a Basque flag in the okay, cool.
But you all are in the. So you investigate the body. You can also still investigate the Shay itself, the warehouse. And I'd say while you're looking around, you can also see that while the walls are mostly this pristine white, and there's a lot of wooden cubes and clean metal cubes, or these large vats, you can see that the cavist that works here has done something to make the area his own. What do you see that he's added that you wouldn't normally see in a warehouse, you think?
Shooting a random here, a record player.
Yeah.
Something that can play music.
Nice. Okay, a record player. Beautiful. Sorry, I was asking you to help paint the scene, as it's called in the game. So it's where you have to do some of the world building. Sorry, but a record player. Cool.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, we can say it looks warmer and cozier than a warehouse should look like in general. You know, like someone is here all the time, and since it's here all the time, they want to make it to they want to make it feel more like a better place to work.
Mhm.
You know.
It is very cold in there, so yeah, maybe they're trying to like visually warm it up with the record player and maybe
Yeah.
some sconces or something, like not just the
Yeah.
overhead lighting.
There's a
Maybe
TV
some-
with sorry. There's a TV with a fireplace, you know, as a
Mhm.
video.
TV, TV with a fireplace. This
Yeah.
is great.
Maybe some posters with puns about wine.
Oh yes, some posters about regional wine in the area. Cool. I love this. The TV with the fireplace is like my dream. So she said, throwing her voice at her partner. No.
I said it would be great.
All right. Would someone like to roll though, to investigate the warehouse?
Yeah, I wanted to ask if we can see if there's cameras.
So
Should-
I have binoculars because you know birding. I was thinking about looking at everything and the distant things we can't reach, as well, with my binoculars to see
If you want to
better.
roll, and then Tesh, I like your idea too, so we'll go after that.
Sorry to interrupt you, Tash.
It's okay.
Birthday girl privilege. Okay, Tesh has.
Don't say
privilege.
that. I'm
Yeah.
going to be. I'm going to be too spoiled. Which stats I'm using?
I'm sorry. You are using reason here.
Okay, so 2 dice, correct?
Yeah, or you could use vitality if you want, because it's a big warehouse, so you'd have to move around quite a bit. If it's a
Nope.
better stat for you. Nope. Okay.
Re- Reason is better. So
And you can use your scooter bonus
No,
here since you haven't
it
used
doesn't make sense.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you drove your scooter to there.
Maybe next roll.
Maybe okay.
It's a 7 plus 2, 9.
9. Oh, I see. We're waiting until the roll. All right, a 9. Okay. All right. So, what you find is stuck between two of the smaller wooden casks. You find. Sorry, I said you find a million times. There is a set of folded papers. And what it turns out to be is a rejected proposal for a citronette cocktail to be used in a popular fantasy series, a set of movies that's coming out. And then you hear steps walking up behind you. Excuse me, can I help you? Are you looking for something in particular in my warehouse, my shack?
Yeah, I'm so sorry, young man. What is your name?
He looks around, sort of ruffling his dark brown hair, but it is a tall, thin man, mid-30s, wearing a striped orange, yellow, and white sweater that says Citronette on it, with some dark, corduroys. And he reaches out a big hand with some tattoos towards you and goes, I'm Philippe. This is my shack, my warehouse. You are in my domain.
Hello, Philip. I'm Odette. A pleasure to meet you. And she shakes his hand. I'm looking for my reading glasses.
Your reading glasses.
Yes, I'm old. And I'm not able to find what I'm looking for without them. So I have to use these binoculars, you see? So difficult being old these days.
Are you still wearing the lemon glasses on your face while using the binoculars?
Of course.
Philippe's gonna be like, oh, do you mind lifting up your lunettes de citron, your lemon sunglasses?
Yes, and she does it.
Are your reading glasses on your face now?
It is.
Philippe claps. He's like, I win.
My God, you're so smart. It's good to meet a young fella so smart.
Well, we try here, even if it he's a lot. I must ask you though to not stay in here because the tours haven't started yet. And he points to an area where there's a long table with a bunch of small plastic glasses sitting out that say Citronette, as if they were there for a tasting. Might I escort you out, or
Can I Jane Marple it?
Yes, you can, Tish. Use that Maven move. Do you wanna read it to us again? Just so anyone who's watching this episode as their first one will know what your special Maven move is that you're allowed to use. Well, actually, yours is a consistent one, so.
Mine is called Jane Marple. During the day, you can enter any place you wish and move around freely once you're inside, so long as you don't do anything actively hostile to any people who might be there.
Sweet. So yeah, as long as you don't kick these wine casks over.
Yeah.
Weird.
So I'd like to join the conversation to help Odette out.
Mm-hmm. And you also mentioned something cool you wanted to look up that we'll try to work into. But Philippe turns to you. Hello. Well, you know what? While we're here, would you all like a taste of Citronette? I have
Yes,
the blanc.
please.
I have the blanc, the rouge, the rosé. I have the white, the red, the pink. What would
Yes,
you
I
like?
want all of them, please.
Oh, yes. Okay, you just answered yes. Okay. All right, that's fine.
It's her birthday, you know.
It's her birthday. Oh, and
Yeah.
snaps. He goes, then we'll get some of the Grand Reserve for you as well.
Oh,
The special stuff.
thank you very much. You're so sweet.
Anybody else? You won't offend me if you don't want any. It's okay.
No.
Okay. All right. And so he pours 4 tung, 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 for you in little cups. And as I would suggest going from the blanc, the white, to the rouge and the Grand Reserve last because it is very sweet. They're all sweet, but this one especially so. Like burn your taste buds almost, but not too much.
Okay,
So
I'll follow the specialist. And she starts drinking them, but slowly appreciating the taste.
so there's the lemon in there, the wine, and then some secret fruits that we're not allowed to talk about because we signed an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, or the version in France that I forgot the name of.
Oh, what's that, young man?
I'm sorry.
What's that?
The secret fruits or the NDA?
The NDA.
Oh, it means I cannot tell you what the secret fruits are. We get a lot of.
the recipe.
I cannot tell you the recipe either. I can tell you like the percentages of things, but the recipe.
Who is the inventor, the creator of the recipe?
Oh, the inventor. They were the Lemon Brothers. Their real last name. Don't ask me how. From the 1850s, and they created a recipe, and it's changed a little bit over the years, but mostly stayed like this. And yes, only a few of us know. Myself, Beatrice, maybe some of and then a couple other of the winemakers, but they're not there that day. So
So look like he does not yet know about Beatrice.
no, he does not seem worried.
Is this festival good for your Che? Like, is it a good thing? It brings you lots of clients, it seems.
Yes, it's very good. It's we make it for the people, have a good time. My big, it's good. It's long though. We're working weekends. We have to keep the warehouse very clean. We basically are, because Thursday through Sunday, people keep coming in and in and in. The rest of the year, none of that. So not that it's dirty normally, but we don't. I speak to Beatrice about making sure that we get paid more. And she me fait le goût. She make a stink face at me anytime I try to mention like maybe we get more money for the more time we spend.
That makes sense. And it seems like a very, very good cave. Like, it seems like you made it your kind of like very cozy for a place where you're supposed to work in. Is it easy to just come in here, or do you need to have like keys?
Oh no, of course you have to have keys. Jangles like 50 keys on his pocket.
And I guess there's only few people have them, right? Otherwise, anybody could come in here and steal your famous recipe from you, right? Who are these people with the keys?
I feel like you're gonna have to do a meddling move at this point.
Yeah.
Like
just
you've
like-
moved from wine to security measure.
yeah, very slow transition.
But it's good because I feel like
Very smooth, very smooth.
Very
we
smooth.
can move on to Tesh's suggestion too from here though.
Oh yeah.
Same.
If Tesh had something to do, I'm happy to do that first.
No, go ahead. I can.
Okay.
hold
Early
on.
meddling move. No bonus specifically.
No
just
bonus this
straight-
time. Sorry, you cat. You've already used your cat in this location, is what I'm gonna say.
No problem. That's 6, which is bad, and I'm going to put on a crown.
All right.
I'm going to put a crown.
Which crown? And I will point out, while I mentioned not doing Crown of the Void necessarily, you do get some cool bonuses if you want on some of these. But,
I'll do it. I'll take the ballad mask.
whoa,
Just
okay.
like, because I think I just did it in a way. Like, I was just like, yeah, this is cool. It's a cool place. About the murder.
Mhm.
Do you have things in place?
Okay.
Do crowns get cleared from session to session?
They do not.
Okay, very interesting. Love
The
it.
in the Crown of the Void, once those are full, your
Yeah.
character is retired. So
Cool.
That's
We're talking a lot about retiring our characters
Don't retire.
today.
I
okay. So
will. Yeah, I will take the party mask and use my crown.
okay, so you go up to a 7 to 9 on this, so you get your little complication, and you were asking about keys.
About who can come in here. Uh, well, more like who has the keys to this place. Yeah.
And he mentions me, Beatrice, Margot, our marketing person. Is pretty much it right now. But does it look for a clue?
He said, Beatrice and the marketing
And
person.
Margot in marketing. But
Margot.
he says, but I do see, I did find something very interesting recently that was stashed here. And I'm not sure who would have put it in here. You want to see?
Is it drugs?
Other
It's her birthday.
I was like, you've made it to the 4th sample, let's see. Okay. No. Just the wine. Yeah. So he pulls out a small bottle of wine where the label looks a lot like Citronette, but it's called Little Lemons. I found this, and it's very new, and it looks like it's a copycat wine. It looks like someone is trying to make a cheaper version of Citronette. And that makes me very mad. Because we work very hard here, and you know?
It sounds very American as well.
God.
Put on them now. The Americans, huh? You think it's Americans? Have you heard any? They're so loud.
Do you
Yes.
not have security cameras around here?
You know what we do?
So you never checked
Why would I check?
because you found this secret copycat wine here.
Oh, well, right, of course. No, I just found it today, so
Oh, okay.
good idea. He takes you to around around the corner behind the metal door where the metal big cubes are. There is a small workstation with a computer, and he logs in while covering his hand, and
Oh, could we do could I try to see the code? Like extending my watch and filming it? I don't know.
you absolutely can, but this is a risky move. This is a day move. Tell me what you're afraid will happen if you fail.
Oh no, not again.
The
Does
smartwatch.
No.
no,
Does
no,
anyone have?
you won't. Your smartwatch won't get hurt again. I'm not gonna do that every time. But now I won't.
Maybe just her gets banned from the warehouse.
Gets banned from the warehouse. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you've already tried everything, so what else? You don't need to ever go back. No, no, but not. No, but yes, this is it's your birthday week or your birthday month. Like you come here every year, so yeah. All right. Well, we will find out if you're gonna get banned from the Citronette warehouse after this break. And welcome back to Brindlewood Bay in France. Petit Poisson. Our 3 murder mavens are investigating the death of Beatrice. Beatrice, the director of a local winemaker / aperitif maker called Citronette. And they have found her in a large wine vat, unfortunately, and are on the case. You all were currently hanging out, investigating, with the winemaker or cavist, Philippe, at his computer. And Odette, you were going to. Did you decide that you wanted to make your day move roll, knowing you could be banned from this warehouse, the premises forever?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll
All right.
take that risk.
Make that roll.
Which stats I'm using?
Because you're using your Apple Watch, which is on your wrist. So I think you're gonna need composure, a literal steady hand, like
That makes sense.
or strong arm at least.
So 11.
El-
Yes.
I don't know why I worry about you all after that first game. Like,
The first session was a disaster.
all right, so you are able to get his code, which is
00000.
okay. I was gonna say it's 58008, but yeah, sure.
No, yours is better. I was just joking. So
Only
5.
8008. You don't know this joke? This might be an English.
Oh
joke.
no, it's boobs.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I had to write it to see it. I'm not that young.
Yeah. Yeah, so real mature. It's also not my real world password in case anyone's like,
No.
oh.
Yours is so much better. I love it.
All right, so you were able to get the password, so you can log into the computer on your own later. It sounds like. So,
Can I just say to Philippe,
Mhm.
Philippe, before we look at this footage, we should probably tell you Beatrice was found dead in one of the vats.
which vat?
Do we
The
know?
one that I just looked into.
He's like, what?
Yeah.
Are
And
you
that-
sure? Did anyone pull her out? Did they try to resuscitate her?
They said they just tried to tap some wine and a ring came out, and then they realized that's not right.
Oh, this is
And
what I
so-
get.
Yeah,
This
that's
is what
why
I get.
we're investigating. But what do you mean that's what you get?
No, I said to Kevin, yes, you can lead the pre-tour with your family. He's an intern. He was trying to seem very mature for them, and again, it's not his fault. And Beatrice, oh no.
Yeah.
He looks visibly shaken, and he's just like I mean, we get this. I don't know what to say. I mean, she was a good boss, not the best boss, but a good one, and definitely did not deserve this. And now we will have to. Has anyone told Amelia, her girlfriend?
I don't think so. We came here straight after talking to the Gendarmerie, who asked us to do their jobs for them.
Oh yeah, Varen?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh my goodness.
So we
okay.
were hoping to also find, be able to look at the footage to see if something shows up.
Okay, yes. He allows, yeah, he agrees. You've Jane marpled him / shocked him with the news. He's like, okay, let us see. And he goes back earlier in the day. He goes past the part where Kevin, wearing his lemon outfit, is walking his family in. He goes past that. And he zooms a little too far, so he sees Beatrice walking in. He's like, okay. So then he presses play, fast forwards a little bit until you all see another person. So this is another clue. They're wearing, they have a hat pulled low, and like a hat that has or it's just also one of those single hoods. It's like not attached to a sweatshirt, but it's a hood covering up all of their hair. But the one thing you can see is that they are wearing a striped shirt, the orange, yellow, and white, the citronette shirt that all the staff are wearing. And they walk in.
And anything about the little lemons?
Oh, the little little lemons.
It's
All
the
right.
same person.
Maybe.
I'm gonna say yes. It is the same person. Here, they've in their hand, or swinging. They've got this little lemons bottle. So I will send you that, just so you have it for your. Okay. Philip looks around. He's just like, well, I mean, he looks down at his own sweater because it's matching. He's like, well, I mean, we're all wearing them. I wouldn't. I couldn't. I mean, I wouldn't put her in the wine. That's my work. It's my passion.
I agree. You seem to care way too much about your crafts to spoil it with blood. You must have been somebody who has no taste and no respect for the arts and crafts.
Thank you. Yes, Aida, yes, it's you, huh?
I pull out my lemon sunglasses. You've unveiled me. It's me.
And you also seem genuinely surprised by the news. So you're off the hook right now. You're muted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
say that's all up to you, depending on where the clues point, though. Maybe.
Yeah, but we
maybe
can lie
he's a
to
good
him.
actor. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, very okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah, to get his defenses down.
Well,
Maybe.
thank you for showing us this, Philip, and we're sorry for your loss.
So, no, of course. Thank you for your help. I'm going to basically keep watch over the cube where she is, the vat, and make sure no one disturbs it until somebody comes from another town, because we don't.
Please.
And
Keep the camp. Sorry.
If you find out something in the meantime, maybe you can call Odette on the smartwatch.
Okay.
Yes, I'll give you my number.
All right.
And keep the cameras on, please.
Okay.
And she takes a plastic bag out of her pouch. We'll need the little lemons bottle because we can have some DNA there, some prints or stuff.
Possibly. I mean, it's going to have my prints on it for sure, because I touched
Yes.
it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. He hands it to you and he goes, well, it's only the morning on the first day of the festival, and I already got one attractive woman's digits.
Oh, you are a sweet little boy. And she blinks to him, I'm feeling festive today.
He winks back. He's like, I will call you if I see anything or hear anything or smell anything,
Yes, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So you have investigated the cube, the body, and Philippe. So where would you like to go next?
I think we have Amelia to talk to, and also Kevin, because he was there before with his family and stuff like that.
And eventually
That makes sense.
The musician, maybe. But I think perhaps Amelia should be first.
Yeah. people who has the keys there, right? Sophie, Margot. I don't know how to say the musician's name.
Sure.
Panchoa. Okay.
Yeah. Sophie would have keys to the warehouse, and Philippe, and then Beatrice. No one else would.
Oh, okay.
And I will say at this point that the Veron, the Gendarmerie, has alerted like Amelia, the girlfriend, so you don't have to witness people, other because that is
Mm,
very draining. I understand. So to be the deliverers of bad news. So everyone else will know at this point, but they don't know that you're investigating. Obviously, Veron wouldn't blow up your spots like that this time. Not after that. Not after that time in Lyon. Flashback episode enters here.
Flashback episode. Back in Lyon. Oh, it's fun. We have many interesting leads to follow, right? Um, I feel like we need to somehow find evidence around the motive. Who would do this and why? And I guess because we have strong evidence towards like related to who could have done this, uh, it has to be someone who has the keys to the cave place. So there's the guy who we talked to, but we don't believe he's very suspect. There's the victim herself, and then there's Margot in marketing. So I'm guessing, what do you think about going to Margot in marketing?
Sophie in marketing, you mean?
So
Margot is the float designer. She doesn't
Oh.
have the keys, but the Sophie,
Sophie does. Okay, perfect.
or probably Sophie. En
Sophie.
français.
I know that's how you say it.
I agree. Yeah, people with keys might be the best lead, or Kevin, who was around earlier.
Oh yeah, he was around. Good to know.
But when we check the footage, Kevin was later than the hooded figure, right? Okay.
Yes, yeah. Kevin and his family were the ones that discovered the body.
And he doesn't have a key.
No, but he got in somehow.
Yeah, who gave him permission?
That's a good question, Odette. That's a good question.
All right, so you all want to speak to Sophie or Kevin first?
I think Sophie, right?
Yeah, Sophie.
Right.
Okay.
Let's go with Sophie.
Okay. You are able to find Sophie. She is in a booth trading money for coins to spend at the various food trucks and whatnot, because everyone's got to have a secondary currency. But also it makes it easier for food trucks. They don't have to worry about money. So just take those little chips. She is a go back to my she is a light-skinned, thin woman with icy blonde hair and a no-fuss middle part. Circular gold rim glasses are perched on her long nose, and she is dressed in an orange, yellow, and white sweater, same as Philippe, with the Citronette logo in the middle, and then has a navy puffy down vest over that, dark denim jeans, and steel-toed boots. So, no nonsense for this weather. Hello. Bonjour. How many tickets would you like? How many chips? No. You exchange money here for
Sassy girl. Okay.
Look, we may be old, but we know how money works.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't. How many chips would you like?
We would like a chip of your time.
Both are doing, to George.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go.
Okay.
Oh, Nuga is here.
Nuga is here. The actor for Nuga.
Oh my
Look at this
god.
big cat.
I assume Nuga maybe pops out at this point to distract Sophie.
Just like the TV. Giving him. Thank you for this advantage.
Right,
Free
right
cat
in the way.
advantage.
Wait, okay.
Aw. That's good as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I can try to lead these questions if we need to. So you're Sophie, right?
Yes, yes. I work here at Citronette. I am the marketing manager, so it clearly worked because you're here. Bravo, me.
Well done. We're not here for marketing, but we're here for more sinister
I'm sorry?
matters.
You're here for
Yes.
sinister matters?
Yes, we are, as they like to call us at the local gendarmerie, the
Oh, yes.
and I pull the citrus glasses, Murder Mavens. And
Full reveal. You're like, we're like, no messing up. Oh, yes. Okay, you're here because of Beatrice. Okay.
Oh, you already knew.
Yes, Veron came and told me, but we are to act normally.
Yeah, you act very normally.
no.
Well, I mean, little bit of acting in high school, you know? Like we all have one talent. Maybe I wanted to be an influencer, maybe I wanted to act on the stage, but here I am.
Well, we all have to wear our masks, and some are more pallid than others. You see, just referencing my Crown of the Void move.
Yes, thank you. Check that off. Yes, this is your first
Checking it done.
conversation since then.
Yes, Sophie. So you've heard about this. Did you hear about where Beatrice was found?
Yes, I did. It's unfortunate on multiple levels, obviously, because Beatrice did not. She wouldn't have wanted to spoil any of the product. That's the best way to say it.
Do you know that? Well, I believe you know. You have the keys to the place where she was found, and few people have the keys to that place.
Yes.
I'm inclined to believe in your innocence. But I would like you, if you can, to please help us. Who else could have found these keys?
I mean, there's only a couple of sets of keys, but it's a very busy weekend, and it wouldn't be the first time we've had a break-in or someone tried to sneak in, you know, like because basically if the door closes but someone walks away, it takes a while because it's heavy. So
Have you lost your keys?
no, of course they are. And she does the old pat down and then checks again and goes, I guess I have lost my keys.
That's a clue.
That's a
That's a
clue.
clue.
Yeah, that's a clue.
That's a clue.
You gotta be careful of your stuff, Sophie. Especially if it's keys or, stuff like that.
My body, you know. I'm sorry. Do you remember?
No, you better.
Do you remember the last time you had the keys with you?
I know I had them earlier this morning because I went to the warehouse, to check to make sure Philip set up all the glasses. And then I definitely had the keys because I went into the main office or the museum area. Yeah, so I had them basically before the parade.
But not during.
No.
Oh, maybe look into the museum as well.
Museum. Well, as sad as it was, um, I have a suspicion that it wasn't that much of a surprise for you. Were there some people who didn't hold Beatrice dear in their heart?
I don't know how to put this, so I will speak. I will be honest. I'll speak the way we have to in France. At least if. I won't lie. Beatrice was not well loved. Oh, hello. Okay, cat.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Nuga, please. You must be smelling like fish. That's normal. Don't worry.
thank you.
He loves fish.
Oh my! How many cats do we have?
Oh, that's a new one.
Is
Hello,
the
kitty.
dumpster open? What's happening? No.
No, it's his girlfriend. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Sometimes she follows him around. Please, Nuga, go back into the bag.
See if I can push. Ah, there we go. It doesn't matter. Sophie continues. Beatrice was not well liked. Is the best way to put it.
Mhm.
She's very old school, very classic. Don't want to be rude, but she came from a very wealthy background, and this, I don't think she connected well with the people. Like her ideas are so dusty. I want to bring Citronette into the 21st century. I mean, for God's sake, our social media and our marketing, all the photos have a no tattoos and no beard rules, no mustache. Do you know how hard that is? Like, I mean, it doesn't. If we want to connect to younger generations, we have to not just look like, perfect baby dolls.
I know you. Have you heard about Little Lemons? They sound so next gen, so appealing to the young ones, right?
You're gonna have to make a meddling move for that.
Let's go. Let's go, Audit.
Yeah.
Which is that?
Oh man, you're trying to read her face. So I feel like it's composure or presence. Whichever one is better for you.
Okay.
Because you're trying to charm her too. You don't hold her presence.
I rolled a 6.
On both?
No.
Yeah, a 4, a 1, and +1, 6.
So what about that scooter?
Oh, total. Sorry.
Total, yes.
I was like, what about
total. No, 6 total.
the Okay.
Maybe a flashback?
Yeah, would you like to take on a crown?
Yes.
Go to a 7 and 9? Okay. You may choose a crown of the void or the crown of the queen. Yes, crown of the queen, which are the flashback ones or scenes.
Okay. I want a scene in the present day showing a private side of you very few get to see.
Ooh. What? Odette's like an open book. This is wild. Okay.
Right?
Okay. Cool. We will put that in most likely in the next episode based on our timing. So, but yeah, just mark that one and then. Okay. Unless you want to pull it out right now to distract her more, but I don't know what.
Maybe
the-
telling her about it. No. We can do it next week.
Okay, yeah. Give you some time to think. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, 7 and 9. So it is a complication, but okay. Yes, of course I've heard of Little Lemons. You think I don't know how to do my job? You think I'm some sort of unprofessional? Professional? Of course I know about Little Lemons. I'm a marketing person. You think I'm some sort of unprofessional professional?
Are we selling the lemons here?
No, of course not. It's a competitor to Citronette. We would never sell little lemons here.
Mhm.
We sell
So
lemons, like the regular fruit.
yeah, but I'm sorry. It's my birthday today. I feel
Oh,
um.
happy birthday!
Thank you very much. But I feel like in the middle of a crisis. You see, um, I'm trying to feel younger again. You know.
Oui, yes, of course.
So just between you and me, if I wanted to get one of those, where could I get it?
The little lemon bottle?
Yes.
You're asking me where you can buy alcohol at my alcohol based event.
Yes, you are the marketing
I
lady
I
and
mean
you are great at your job, right? So you know how to buy the competition as well.
you could go buy it at the wine store. Possibly the tobacco store, depending on if they sell alcohol at that location. You get a lottery ticket too, coloring book. Um, Taxes for your visas. Um, you can you can get it at the grocery store. You can get it at on the internet from littlelemons.com. Excuse me, .fr.
Wrong country.
Yes, the calm country.
Yeah, whoops. I
um,
mean, well, I guess she
go
gives
on.
away. It might not be French, but who knows? Don't actually
Oh,
know where it's from.
um, yeah, but again, between you and me, uh, which one do you prefer best?
Which one do I prefer?
Yes.
Citronette.
Okay.
Are you trying to figure out if she's lying or not?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll again.
Yes, I'll roll again.
Okay,
Let's
I'm not gonna
go.
just tell you if she's lying. Or she would always
Yeah.
say yes
Yeah,
to a.
but you know I need to try, you know?
Oh no, of
It's
course.
part
But
of
she would always say citronette, but then if you can.
maybe I can read
Mhm.
into it. I'm changing my dice, so let's test my
Are you
luck.
using the
Which
tiny dice
stat?
again?
No, I'm using normal ones, but they are pretty.
Yeah, very pretty.
Um, is it presents?
Yeah, we can go with presents.
One of them. Ah, fell on the ground. I can't see. Let's run another. Okay, 7.
7 total.
Yes.
Okay. She's not going to. You cannot tell. But what she does break down slightly and tell you, she's like, Citronette is always the best, except if it's not filtered properly. And maybe somebody messed up on a batch and mailed it anyway. And that's why I know there is a pallet of Citronette with too many particulates in it. It was too dusty inside. It looked too dusty. Particulates are very normal in wine, but because our product is very clear, except for the red, the rouge, if there's too much sediment at the bottom, people don't want it because they think there's something wrong with it. So maybe I have to clean up after somebody's mess.
Such incompetent people, right?
Right, Philip.
Really?
So she gives you a clue for something else.
Can I ask you one more question?
Of course.
Do you know if you said people did not necessarily like Beatrice,
Mhm.
People are, she may be old school and wealthy. People are simply quick to judge a woman in power. But um, did she have any specific enemies? People who disliked her more than general dislike.
Oh, wow. I mean, hmm. I don't know if anyone hated her because she was still pretty competent and pretty nice. But she would sometimes act a little irrationally. Um,
Towards
I,
specific people, or
I mean, towards all of us. I think everyone makes mistakes from time to time, you know? And everyone should be allowed to learn from their mistakes, no? Like if you can't make one mistake in your job, then I mean, you're never going to get better, right? Like you can't improve. If there's no space for improvement,
or
but that's not how Beatrice saw it. It was you must know things ahead of time. You must be better than good. Um, yeah. So
okay. And
I
do
don't
you
know if
know,
it answers your question.
of course, and do you know why she was not in the lemon suit today?
Okay. For this, you're gonna have to roll.
That's fine.
Meddling move
Mm-hmm.
and Are you asking the question or asking? Sorry. Are you trying to see if she knows the answer or if she's lying about the answer?
No, I'm trying to simply ask her
Okay, so use
for
reason.
an answer.
Perfect. Okay, use reason then in this case. Sorry, because the way Flavia, the last one, I was like, wait a minute.
No, that's Odette's style.
Yeah, Odette.
And that's a 7.
A 7. All right.
Another 7.
Do you want to add anything to it or
To
to raise it to a 10? Full hit?
how can I do that? Is that a
You
crown?
can take on one of the crowns. Sorry, I'm asking you because you also haven't taken on any crowns yet.
No, I've been rolling too
or
well.
or you can also mark one of the items in your cozy place.
I'm going with the crown of the queen.
Okay, cool.
For a
That,
flashback.
that way you get a
of
clue with no problems around it, nothing.
Nice. I'll go with a flashback of your fondest memory of your late partner.
Oh, perfect. All right. I know. She was not in the. She was not in the float because we had received another threatening note, and she went to investigate it. We get
What were
these.
you saying?
Oh, we get these quite often. And it said something like, I know what the secret fruit is. If you don't want me to go public, pay up. We get a lot of threats, honestly. People writing in, or we get super tasters who come in and try to confuse Philippe. But he's very good at figuring out who the super tasters or the sommeliers are who are trying to, ask over and over, suggest, guess the fruit, and then maybe they have like a spreadsheet they share. I mean, it's what I would do, I guess, if I was trying to guess.
Yeah.
Spreadsheet. But yeah, so she went to investigate the note. She went to go see it in person, I think, something like that. But I didn't get the full story from her.
Okay.
Where she went to do that?
I'm not sure. She didn't say. She just said she couldn't make the parade. Okay. Do you all have any other questions for Sophie?
I don't think so. This mystery is becoming thicker and thicker. Like the end of a red wine bottle.
Ooh. Like a syrup. Okay. I would say you all have time to go investigate one location before the end of this session, just because investigating a place doesn't take as long as talking to a person. So you have the whale float, and the shark float, the lemon tree plaza where they're selling the lemons, or the museum.
My notes here. We were interested in the museum before. Do any of my teammates remember why it was the case?
Sophie's keys. She was like,
Yes.
I got my keys when I was at the warehouse, and then I think she went through the adjacent museum, and then they were lost.
That was the reason why I remember. It's like an anime where they're showing a flashback from only 15 minutes ago. I remember now.
Well done.
What's the lemon tree plaza?
It's a courtyard inside the property, and it's where they are selling lemons, just straight up lemons and lemon trees.
I'm curious to find out more about the little lemons. What do you think? Should we look into that?
Yeah,
I don't know how we could get into that.
Yeah. The lemons sounded very interesting to know about. The museum is a museum of citronelle itself?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I'm slightly curious.
We can also go to the float.
We could go anywhere. You know what? I'm happy to roll the place we're going to go if we don't have any idea. Shall we roll?
You
okay.
do that.
I'm going to say 1-2 is shark float, 3-4 is lemon tree plaza, and 5-6 is museum of citronelle. And I'm rolling, and I got a 1. So this is shark float.
Okay. All right. So you find the floats. They are in the courtyard next to the lemon tree plaza. The whale and shark float are right next to one another. And as you walk up, the placement of the fruit, the colors, as you walk with a steady pace, they start to pulse with this disgusting energy. And you realize that you are witnessing fearful geometry. Perfect circles, radial lines. A fruit-filled moray pattern is basically flashing in your eyes. What would you normally do if you felt like you were going to faint? Your character.
I think I would get my cat out of the bag so I don't collapse on the bag itself.
Perfect.
I'd be like, Nougat, run! And I'll collapse.
Okay, so you've let your cat out of the bag.
Yeah,
Great.
once again.
Do we all experience?
Yeah, you all experience it. So, Tesh, what do you feel?
George will
What do you
sit
do?
down.
Sit down. Okay, yeah. There's
the
some benches nearby.
On
How
the
about
ground,
Odette?
but yeah.
Or on the ground? On the ground, straight on the ground. Okay.
I think Odette will think it's the booze. So maybe she doesn't take it very seriously. So she just falls to
moving.
the ground. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So with your liquid courage, you move forward. All right. For George and Aicha, it passes momentarily. It only lasts for like 15 seconds.
Great.
And then you're able to, the birds chirping, the sun is behind the clouds, comes back out. You're able to compose yourselves.
Aisha, did you also just see very strange patterns like you were gonna follow? Because
I
I had
smell
that.
the worst smell I have smelled in decades. And then I saw hideous figures that I haven't seen since high school. And, and then I was like, no, this is the end. It's coming for me. Well, not today. I say not today.
Not
But yes,
today.
I did almost faint. And you, George?
I had the exact same thing, so that's very odd.
Good lord. Audit! Did you
Where's
see
Audit?
Muff?
Am I there?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
them?
Hey, you walked past them like they were just like falling on either side of you, and you were just like, check out these floats. Like,
Yeah, girls, I have no idea what you're talking about, but looks like an experience. Are you sure you didn't drink?
I have nothing.
I only taste, I don't drink. I spit it right out her.
I didn't inhale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you should. Sounds like you're needing it.
And what's the lesson of today's show, guys?
Yeah.
Maybe you should drink.
Have you considered? Yes. No. No.
I mean, are we French?
All right. Well, since Odette was able to make it up there, narratively, why don't you search for a clue on these floats?
Sorry, can you repeat the last part?
It's okay. Why don't you roll for a meddling move and search for a clue in these floats?
Okay. Which stat I'm using?
You're gonna use reason for this one.
It's 7.
7. Do you want to add anything to it?
How can I add an object? What happens to the
you
object?
just, in your cozy place, you just put a little X in the box next to it, so you can't use it on a future roll, unless you do a cozy place scene to remove the darkness. You essentially put a crown on that object.
Okay, I'm using my lemon-shaped glasses.
Cool. Yeah, it brings you just a modicum less of joy than it normally used to. Okay, so you got a hit. You got a 10. Within the shark's mouth, where there is the remaining lemon costume that's sitting there, sort of creepily, with the arms coming out of it, but nothing is inside of it, so it looks sort of deflated, except for again the roundness of it. You find a crumpled letter stating that the internship for Kevin Lamont will not result in a job offer, and that he has an end date in the next month. Boom, boom, boom.
Mysterious.
And with that clue found in a creepy lemon costume inside of the mouth of a fearful geometrized nope, citronetted, nope, festooned in citrus shark. What do we got there? That is where we will end it for today. So, all right, you have,
Yay!
yeah, you've got some clues. You've interviewed some people. You've investigated some locations. So next time, we'll find out some more. So, thank you all for again watching our show of Brindlewood Bay in France, Petit Poisson. Thank you again to our producers, Michelle and Aida. Please follow euphoria on Twitch below. You can like and subscribe. You can also follow euphoria on Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all the social medias. You can subscribe to the Patreon for behind the scenes fun and extra content from this wonderfully streamed show right here. I was taking pictures of my cat, the detective, and the the computer screen, just for this moment. So, but let's go in reverse order. And so we'll start with the Flavia, the birthday girl. And please let us know where people can find you on the internet if you want to be found, and any upcoming events you may have in into February, March. You know.
Yeah, I know. So thank you guys for watching. I'm the Flavia. You can find me at my socials. You can find my streaming channel on Twitch and YouTube. The link is here somewhere, but it is called Azul é a Cor Mais Gamer. It's in Portuguese, but I can also speak English for you. And I'll be streaming games and RPGs there. I don't have anything planned, but please make sure to comment on this video. Happy birthday, Flavia, because it's very important for everyone's well-being, for Odette's well-being. Yeah, do it
That's
for
right.
Odette.
Ooh, I love it. All right, Dash.
Well, first of all, happy birthday, Flavia. Once again. I've been Dash, and you can find me as Fresh Dash on Blue Sky, TikTok, most socials. Brain freeze. I also do communications for charity fundraiser Roll for Good, so check out our socials as well. And thank you for another great session.
Oh, thank you, Dash. All right, Eunice.
Well, it was me, Eunice. You can find me on Blue Sky, and there I'll talk about game design, game development, strange puzzles, and sometimes jokes about politics. Who needs that? I don't know. I just do it. I was very happy to be here among these amazing girls, and the Flavia, the birthday girl. Happy birthday again. It's a pleasure to be among you.
Sorry, in French, nouns never go naked, so I had to add the in front of your name, Flavia.
That's
It was-
okay.
I did not mean to turn you into a.
No, that's okay. I speak Portuguese. We have pronouns for everything.
Mhm. Perfect. Thank you. And I've been Jen, the keeper. Thank you again for watching Brindlewood Bay. This series has a very special place in my heart for multiple reasons, but I love the system. Thank you, Jason Cordova. And I love these Murder Mavens. So it's been a true pleasure. But it's not over. We still got the rest of the Citronette mystery next time. You can find me at the Genya online, and I talk about comics and game design. I am the narrative designer on a video game called Trailblazers Into the March, so you can follow that as well. Or wish list this on Steam. That would super help too. And yeah, coming soon is the only thing I can say. But yes, you can find us here next week, and so make sure you show up with something cozy, something quilted, and something to fight away the dark.